Hi friends, I am Yogesh Chandak. Our today's topic is page special. Copy paste is the most widely used function in Excel, whereas the page special is very rarely used to its full extent. The shortcut for page special is Alt ES. When we press Alt ES buttons one by one, we get a pop-up where we have these options. The other alternative is Control Alt V. Here we need to press all the buttons together. So Control Alt and V, all three buttons will be pressed together to get the same page special options. First option page special is all option. So the normal Control C Control V has the same thing which this page special all does. So here we have all the formatting plus all the value. In the second point we have the formula option. In case we need only the formula to be copy pasted, we can just use the Alt E S and F. The first letter which are highlighted and underlined are the third shortcut key for each of the options. So in case we need the value, the Alt S V is the formula. The formula with number format and values with number format are almost similar to the first two functions which you saw. So we are just skipping these things. In case we need only the formats instead of the value or the formula, we can just use Alt TFT. So in this case, if you see, I have typed 1000 manually and I'm copying that 1000 which is there above, which has different size and comma. We get the same format. In this next case, we have a comment copy paste option. In a cell where we have a comment and the same comment we need in the another cell, we can use the Alt TSC. Next is the validation. In Excel, we have data validation where we can restrict the data which is being typed. So in this case, I have a restriction wait for April 25 to March 26. So we can type only those dates. Like other dates should not be allowed. But if it is not there in some other cell, we can copy paste the validation part also using the same shortcut. Alt TS and N. N is the shortcut for validation. So we get the same validation. Next is all using the source theme. So I'm copy pasting this exact data in another sheet. In this sheet, I have the Calibrate 20 format, but the original format in the previous sheet is Times New Roman 12. So while pasting, it's by default getting pasted in Times New Roman 12. So all except from borders is the next point. So we'll get the exact same data, but without any border. So the outline is missing in this. In the next thing, we have the border column width. So column width, we have the same column width which is there in the original file. So that also we can copy paste without copy pasting the actual data. And next is the merging conditional formats. So in previous file, if you see, I have delay, no delay, and not due. All the three are in different formats. So if we type that copy paste it in the formula alone, we don't get the same formatting. So if we copy paste the formatting, the conditional formatting option, we get the same highlight, the red color for delay, and the same way for no delay and not due also. So we have the next operations functions also where we can add, subtract, multiply and divide also. So for this sample data I have just mentioned some values. So in one value I have equal to and another value I have just a number. So I'm just adding the number 9. So I got 1000 plus 9, 1009. Next in this equal to, we can see this specifically that 9 getting added as a formula. So we get 1009, but you can see that it has been added in a formula point. In the same way, we can also subtract the value, the same function, and Alt TS, S is the shortcut for that. And in case we need to multiply, M is the shortcut for that. Exactly the value 1000 into 100 gets into 1 lakh. And we can also do the division also the same way. So 1000 divided by 100 becomes 10. So it's a very useful function where we can use the formatting so that the original data gets intact with the formatting which we need in the number format. In case of skip blank, if you see, we had 10 and 1000. In between, we didn't have a value. But in the space data, we had 100 already. So the skip blank function uses that the middle part, blank part gets left out, and the other numbers, that is 10 and 1000, gets copy pasted. And if we use that value and transpose function, the horizontal number becomes vertical numbers. That is Alt S V E. Next function is the link function. Alt S V and then paste link. So the existing value gets linked with the formula. So whatever we change, the link cell is also automatically get changed. So I'm just copy pasting this entire table in another sheet just to show another functions. Here if you do Ctrl C, Ctrl V, we get these kind of options. All the other options are similar to the page pixel option, but this additional picture and link picture are the additional two options, which we get while doing Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I have one table for the link picture and another table for the norm picture. So if I change the value here in the original sheet, automatically the linked table alone gets changed, whereas the original table sees as it is. So in case of dynamic table where we have need to change the values everywhere, we can use that linked value. Hope you would have enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.